Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. It's another episode of Intellectually Honest, unedited, uncut, and we're going to get right into it. The mainstream media is about to get a rude awakening. They're about to get a wake-up call, a reality check of sorts. They really thought, I don't know, well, we know what the issue is with the Ball brothers. They came in, they came in on a different kind of time, man. They came in on a different vibe. LeVar came in with the ultimate confidence in his kids, and the NBA tried to shut that down. Media, ESPN, all that tried to shut that down, and they're getting a crazy wake up call. I don't think they quite understood what LeVar Ball was saying when he was saying that the difference with Lonzo and LaMelo and them is that they're coming into the league with their own brand. I don't think the old media really grasped what that meant, or maybe they did. Maybe that's why they were trying to silence it or stop it. They're getting a wake up call in a sense that they really thought that they could control the narrative around the Ball brothers. They really thought that I remember an episode years ago. My memory is on point. It's like amazing sometimes with the stuff I remember. I remember George Lopez being on FS1, Skip and Shannon, and saying on live TV that you're not gonna hear a lot about Lonzo Ball. I remember him saying that. He said, you won't hear a lot about him. Those were his exact words. And that, like, that's on national. That's on a large sports network. That's, what I'm saying. Stephen A. Smith. Anytime Lonzo Ball's name comes up on First Take, Stephen A. Smith says nothing positive at all. This man, Lonzo Ball, is a bona fide elite 3-point shooter. And this man said on live TV and tried to he said on national TV with Magic Johnson there that he needs a point guard that can shoot, and that's why he didn't want Lonzo on the Knicks. A 38% 3-point shooter, 40% catch and shoot threes, shooting 8 threes a game, and you don't want him because you want a point guard that can shoot. Like, that's what I'm saying. It doesn't, like, the mainstream media really think that the Ball family fans are so stupid. The fans in general are so stupid that they're gonna take what they say at face value. When they're getting a wake up call right now. All this buzz, the Pelicans got that same wake up call. All this buzz around the Ball brothers. The minute they put Lonzo Ball name out there in trade talks, they probably thought, oh, this is gonna be a reality check for Zoe. He's not gonna get any interest. He's not gonna get any hype. Nobody's gonna want him. Nobody's gonna pay him what he wants. They told Rich Paul that nobody's gonna pay Lonzo that money. So when they put Lonzo Ball out there on the trade market, they thought that it was gonna be like a wake up call for Zoe, and they was like, all right, well, I guess since nobody wants me, I'm just gonna take this chump change that y'all offering me. And surprise, the whole league wants this dude. You know what I mean? Like, in the that was the first nail in the Pelicans' coffin. You know what I'm saying? Then you got Zion Williamson coming out. I want to keep Zoe. I hope he stays. He's a great player. That's the second nail in the cut. You know what I'm saying? Then the final nail, of course, is when the Bulls offered him, not even what Zoe was asking for, which was 80. They gave him 85. They said, nah, bro, that's what you want. Throw some extra change on that. 85 million, cuz. Come on over here. And then when that happened, the Pelicans are done. Zion Williamson, if this season doesn't pan out, the Pelicans are done. Zion is out of there. You know what I'm saying? Like, but these big wigs, these old executives, these media executives, they really think that they have that much power. They didn't really understand. They didn't really grasp what LeVar was saying when he said his boys are coming into the league with their own brand. LiAngelo Ball, who's gonna, he could really officially start the Ball era if he shows out in these summer leagues. LiAngelo Ball hasn't played a game of professional basketball in years, and it's the most talked about player in the summer league. Let that sink in for a sec. Like, try to fathom that for a sec. These guys are a brand. They're the Ball brothers. It don't matter about no shoes, about no shirts, about no sandals. They're the brand. They're the Triple Bs. Those three brothers are the brand. That's the product. LiAngelo Ball has fans nationwide that are rooting for him to make it. We haven't seen this dude play in over a year. Longer than that, I'm sure. And now you see the NBA slowly starting to get on board with it, putting LaMelo and Lonzo commercials together, because they realize it's like, man, like, we can make more money off of these guys than we can make off of these media guys. You know what I'm saying? Their current products are getting old. LeBron is getting old. Curry's getting old. KD's getting old. Harden, all them guys is getting old. You know, I guarantee you. Well, I'm not gonna guarantee you, but it's not beyond the realm of possibility that LiAngelo Ball's summer performance could have higher ratings than the damn Olympics. That's a real possibility. That's the power of the BBB brand. That's the power of the Ball brothers. And haters won't like it. The media don't like it. The NBA, they're a for-profit organization, so they're growing to like it. Now that they see that, these guys are the real deal. You got, my last video, even though the thumbnail shows all three, not my last video, a few videos back, even though the thumbnail shows all three brothers on the Hornets, and now we know that that's not happening, it still stands. The league is gonna fall in love with the Ball brothers because you got Lonzo Ball, the number one son, in a large market, a large basketball market, the third largest city in the nation, in Chicago, with one of the most underrated and slept on rosters in the league, with LaVine, Rosen, Vooch, and Alzo. It's like the world is gonna fall in love with these guys. And Stephen A. Smith, Skip Bayless, Shannon Sharp, Colin Coward, all them guys, they can cry and kick and scream all they want against it. It doesn't matter. They're just reporters, and that's something that they can't accept. Because they've gotten to such a level in their field, respect, and deservedly so. They've been putting in the work, but they're just reporters. You are not the product. You are not the player. And your job is not to talk about what you want to talk about. Your job is to talk about what the fans want you to talk about. And that's the reality check that they're getting. They don't want. You think they want to talk about the Ball brothers after they came on live TV and talk trash, like calling their dad a bozo, a dumb, a nitwit, all the idiot? You think they want to be talking about the Ball brothers, but they ain't got no choice, because the Ball brothers are the product. That's the reality check that these large executives and media outlets are getting. The Ball brothers are the product. The haters, that's the reality check that all these haters are getting. That regardless, you can hate, that's an overpay. The Bulls overpaid for Lonzo. And if that's how you feel, that's how you feel. Keep your feelings in your heart. That's what happened. That's what happens when you got a star point guard who can put butts in the seats, who can make the team better, who can shoot the three. That's just something you got to deal with. And I'm gonna end it on this, because LiAngelo Ball is the last piece to fall. It's the last piece of the puzzle. If he comes in there, because see, the media is already, they convinced us that LiAngelo Ball is the untalented brother. He's the one without the talent. He's the one. I think there was some NBA exec, I can't recall the name, I can't recall the source, but they said that LiAngelo Ball will never make it into the NBA. And now we're here. So if they've convinced us that this dude is barely making it in. So if he comes out there and he shows that he's what I think he is, which is like a bigger, stronger JJ Redick, I think he really can be that for real. Then what? You know, you got two Ball brothers who are two of the most dynamic point guards in the league, and their brother is one of the best snipers in the league. So now you got the two younger Ball brothers on the same team in Charlotte. That's gonna be noise. Then you got the number one son in a large market in Chicago with Zach LaVine and them high flyers over there. The media is not going to be able to run from it. They're not going to be able to gloss over it like when Zoe was out there buried in New Orleans, and Melo was trying to prove himself and earn his spot. He's the number 3 pick, and he got to prove himself to earn a spot, to earn the starting spot. Like, stop playing. They ain't going to be able to do that no more. The Ball era is about to begin. This is another episode of Intellectually Honest. Like, comment, subscribe.